In this powerful and vulnerable big talk, Dr. Wayne Pernell is going to share with you his experience of what it was like to be influenced by other speakers and what he needed to do to peel back the layers to become the speaker, thought leader, and mentor he was meant to be. Enjoy Dr. Wayne Pernell.
I'll see you at the top. Oh, you gotta be hungry. Did I live? Did I love? Did I even matter? A leader is one who knows the way, shows the way, and goes the way. We're all unique individuals with unique experiences. The only limits in our lives are those that we impose on ourselves. I listened to the speakers who gave us those quotes, and they served to shape me in so many ways. Each of those speakers had a different style that demonstrated real stage presence. Could I have that? Did I have that? My dad had presence and dominance, and he'd clear his throat 5 times before speaking at a board meeting or in front of the city council. That action and that sound, it meant that he was getting ready to make his statement. Oh, he would be heard. It was also a trigger for me to become small. Did I have to do any of that to have a presence? Did I need to make anyone feel small in order for me to make myself feel big? Each of the role models that I clung to felt out of alignment for me. I didn't know why. There had to be a different way. We all try to make our way, to create our own path, to become our own person. And we have our own personal stories. I grew up with such judgment. I just wanted to belong. I was seeking approval. I didn't know who I was supposed to be, and I thought I had to be them. I thought I had to be big and puffed up, large and in charge, funny in 1 minute, directive and condescending in the next. I kept trying to find my voice in the speakers who preceded me. I don't think anyone really knew the real me. And I don't think I even knew the real me. I was hiding, but how could that be? I was a martial artist. I was powerful, potentially even lethal. But I sought not to make waves. I was hiding. Oddly enough, the path to authenticity began in my 40s after coming through a bankruptcy, enduring a divorce, having a bout of depression, and being on the verge of losing my job. I knew that my public persona of having it all together couldn't last. It's so funny to think that I kept trying on more and more personas to find one that would fit. I was a PhD and an elite consultant. I was a big, bold badass out in the community. But at home, not so much. Like Eleanor Rigby, I had a face that I kept in a jar by the door. I was lost. And I had a lot of unlearning to do. I realized that I'd been modeling my mom's style for survival. And in fact, I didn't become the man that I am until after my father died. Epiphanies are funny things. They're so monumental and impactful at the time, and after the new insight is integrated, They're just a blip on the radar. I am sure that my dad meant to be supportive when he would beat me with his statement that I just wasn't living into my potential. I had a mentor tell me that he was just waiting for me to show up. And I thought that meant that I had to be more. The truth is, I just had to be. I had been carrying armor so that I didn't get hurt. I'd been putting on facades so that I could be like others and be more liked by others. And in the service of protecting myself, I had created exactly what I didn't want. I was excluding myself. I'd created unnecessary barriers. Over the past couple of decades, I went on a deep and deliberate quest to find myself, to risk a little, to let go of who I wasn't, to engage in the world a little more authentically. There are a lot of people that I've supported in my work over the past few decades who have also given up who they are in order to find who they're supposed to be. What I've come to understand in all of my unlearning is that living authentically means that you get to choose what matters to you. And when you go after your desires based on your values, you get to live a life of fulfillment. And leading authentically demands that you never play the role of leader, because you've become very clear about your personal values, the ones that you bring to every interaction. Being truly authentic is about alignment with who you are now. It means that you recognize that your values have changed. And more important, that your values will change as you set your sights on new success and new growth, both personally and professionally. I started by quoting the speakers that had been influential and foundational to my thinking. I thought I had to be them in order to be more successful. And I thought wrong. Growth means stepping into new territory. It never means fake it till you make it. It means practicing whatever the new skill is until you make it yours. That's honest. That's authentic. That's where trust lives. Deep trust is earned through authentic, aligned presence. Trust you are enough. Masks and armor needn't substitute for a mirror and candor. The real you has value. Step through who you think you're supposed to be and just be.
If you enjoyed this big talk, I would love for you to share in the comments what about it you loved so that we can support you fully. And if you want to get on my big stage in New York City, all you have to do is go to thespeakersalon.com and apply to join us today. If you loved this episode and you want to have access to my new videos, be sure to hit that subscribe button and click on the notification bell so you get all the newest and latest videos. Have an amazing rest of your big day. Big love, everybody. Mwah.